When I started my current job, I could remember the first 2 months, I felt like a dollar. Like, I felt like me more anything. I don't know nada. I am. I should look at them and tell them I'm Miriam. I'm your personal and career development coach. Take it or leave it. Hello guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Opeyemi, your personal and career development coach. If you're new here, welcome to my channel, and for my subscribers, thank you so much. Mind you, in the next few episodes, I'm going to be addressing topics that actually has to do with job seekers, so you should watch out for more episodes. And today I'll be discussing 5 habits of highly effective job seekers. So for someone looking for a job, what are the expectations from you? What are you expected to do and to know? And much more we'll be discussing in this topic or in this episode. Stay tuned. So the first thing you should note is looking for a job is actually a job on its own. Yeah, so when you say you're looking for a job, you are not jobless. You are actually engaged in a particular job. And the first one I'll be talking about is enhance your skills. Yes, this is emphasizing so much on learning. You know, I can't overemphasize this. As someone who is looking for job opportunities, it is your duty for you to learn things every day. There are some platforms that you can always maximize at this time. First one is the YouTube. You can always learn as much as you can on YouTube. You can also acquire skills and even get certifications on LinkedIn. You can also try Udemy. For instance, you're looking for a job in the area of digital marketing. It is your duty to go online to learn skills, to acquire skills and even certifications, because this is what is going to boost your employability skills as an individual and make you best fit for the job. The second one that you should always note is volunteer for services. Yes, this is the time of looking for a job. Is not a time that you sit at home and feel relaxed like no man's business. So I could remember when I finished school after graduation, I actually volunteered for an internship, and this actually helped me a lot. There's one thing about making yourself available for internship is it's not just about the pay, because for me the pay was actually very small. So for people who stay in Lagos, let me explain to you. Okay, so you stay on mainland, like the extreme part of mainland, and you have an internship offer on the highland. So now if I'm going to consider a lot of things, I wouldn't opt for it because of the distance and the fact that the money was small, like it could barely feed me. But there's one thing about volunteering and making yourself available for internship is it's not just about the money. It actually gives you opportunity to meet people. It also gives you opportunity to be like it gives you opportunity to learn new things, to know how the corporate environment works, and also the topmost part is that there is something sweet to add to your CV. You know, most times jobs recently, they always request for 5 years experience for a new graduate. Like, yeah, where do you want to sit it? But so it is left for you to apply wisdom and make yourself available for internship. Apply for internship, either paid or non-paid. Eventually, this is actually going to help you to fill spaces. You can even get recommendation. There are a lot of advantages that are actually related to this. And the third one is track your efforts. So I'm going to be using myself as an example here, because in this particular area I actually flopped, but the good thing is I learned my lesson. When you talk about track your efforts, it is not just enough to submit your CVs and apply and just leave it there. It is very good for you to follow up. It is very good. Okay, let me give you a good example, something, an habit that I've just developed and has been working effectively is set aside a particular email that you always use for job seeking. So for instance, you're looking for a job in a particular company, you have a particular mail. So anytime you have a mail, probably a response or an offer, you don't miss it. We've had cases of issues where people get to see their mail late and they're like, oh, yesterday was my test, yesterday was supposed to be the interview. No, that is negligence on your part. So as an individual, as someone, as a candidate who is looking for employment, it is very important, it is very crucial for you to make it a thing of duty towards to track your efforts. Track, okay, you've applied to this company. What did you apply for? What are the required skills? Have they responded to you? When is the date of interview? All of these things will actually help you to be more organized, and of course it even help you to build your confidence. Right, the next one is build your professional network. This is very important, and I don't want to hype myself here, but this is something I actually practice well. I could remember when I was having an internship after graduation, I always network. I network anywhere, anytime, everywhere, either inside the staff bus, either inside the canteen, either inside elevator, anywhere you meet them, just be available, like be ready on with your pen and book. Then I carry my pen and book always, because I'm always ready to meet you, and of course I have my prepared questions for someone that I'm willing to meet. Good morning, I'm an intern, I work in this particular unit and all, and before I know it, these are the people that till now they are still of help one way or the other, and their friends, they can actually recommend me for opportunities, and you get it. So it is very important that you build your professional network. And when it comes to social media branding, this is something that cannot be overflowed. You've always been encouraged that put yourself outside. It's not enough for you to see, it is actually good for you to be seen. And this leads me to my next point, which is attend events. Attending events, going for programs will actually help you to meet people, and it's also help you to be seen. So you put yourself out there, you go out, you don't just sit indoors, sit in the house and expect magic or miracle to happen. So you go out there, you volunteer for programs, for events, and make yourself visible online. On LinkedIn, you can post once in a week. It's not bad. It will not always gain the traction that you need at that moment when you start, but the big truth there is you eventually is actually going to be worth it. So try this thing out and thank me later. Moving on to the next point, guess what? It says be patient with yourself. Yes, you be patient with yourself. Okay, this is something I've always learned to do with myself, even though I'm still trying. Okay, so I want you to take it easy on yourself. It is always very common amidst us when we get to a new place or when we're looking for something, we feel insufficient. Okay, there was a time when I started my new job, okay, my current job actually. When I started my current job, I could remember the first 2 months I felt like a dollar. Like I felt like me more anything. I don't know nada. You know, it was that bad because I was not patient with myself. I feel like everybody knows what they are doing. Everybody is fast, there is speed, while I'm slow, I'm not getting it. This is actually going to happen, especially when you're applying for jobs. This is going to happen because you've gone for this interview and you expect that it's going to come out well. Eventually they tell you we are sorry, this. You went for aptitude test, and what did they give you? Maths and English, and eventually the score is not up to it. You know, it is possible that you feel down at this time. It is possible that you feel like, did I actually graduate with that grade? Like, they actually finished with 2-1, they actually finished with first class in the initial. Yes, it is very possible that you feel that way, but I'll just advise you to be patient with yourself. This is an habit that you must incorporate in order for you to succeed, because you must notice this thing. It is just 1 yes that you need out of these multiple applications that you've made. So just wait for the 1 big yes and be patient with yourself. The last habit I'll be talking about today is stay positive. This is very important because in Nigeria especially, we have people who always have this mentality that, what about your brothers, your sisters? They went to school, what they have to show for it? What have they done with their lives and all? These comments, you will always get them. The comment of there is no job anywhere in the country, you will always get them. But people are still getting jobs, people are still making it, people are still doing well. So you always have this positive mindset that amidst the small number of people that is going to get employed, that is going to be fulfilled in their career, I, Okoyemi, am going to be part of them. This is the mindset that you should have. This is the attitude that you should develop, that no matter how many no's I get, no matter how many rejection that you get, there will always be one successful one, and that is the one that is meant for you. So develop this attitude, drive with this attitude, put your shots with this attitude, apply to as many as you can, and have this positive mindset that the best is meant for you and you will always get it. Hey guys, that will be all for today on Habits of Highly Effective Job Seekers. I actually wish you well in your job application, your life endeavors, and everything that you do. Please, if you like what I do, please don't forget to click on the like button, and of course click on the subscribe button and the notification bell as well, so you can always get notified anytime I'm here again. Don't forget, for now I'm going to be talking about things relating to job applications and job seekers, so stay tuned. I love you guys. Take care. Bye.